Hello everyone, my name is Dantiok. Today I will show you some kits you can use from Warhammer 40k in the Horus Heresy. And as you see on the screen, on my tabs, it's quite a lot and I haven't even found everything. So I'm just looking at the Legion specific ones for today, or which I deem Legion specific, and then we shall see how many kits we can actually use for the Horus Heresy. So this one is pretty prevalent for the Ultramarines, because the dude with the banner has Mark IV. It's all over Mark IV. He uses a mix of Mark 8 and Mark 6, so that could be okay. The one with the two swords, the dagger and the sword, he uses Mark IV and Mark 6. And this one uses Mark 6 as well. So these are the suzerain helmets that the Invictaris suzerains have. And I would say if you use this, and I plan to use this for my Ultramarines, this one as a champion, this one as a banner bearer. This is resin, I think. Yeah, my page is on German, so yeah, they are from resin. So maybe exchange the backpacks, because I think that is Mark 7 backpacks. Although Mark 7 and Mark 6 backpacks are not that different, but yeah, I would say exchange the backpacks. And this is a 360 view. If you do this, and I don't know if this is sculpted, you kinda need. Well, you don't really need to, but I would advise you to remove the Tyranate from this painting, because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Gilliman, I think. Yeah, remove the Tyranate, carve it off, or carve the whole thing off, but I wouldn't do everything. Maybe just carve off the Tyranate or whatever. Paint it as a dog or something. I don't know, but yeah, this is the most problematic thing of them all, and that's really it. The thing is, if you use these as a command squad, the command squad has artificer armor anyway, and if you have one Mark 8 leg, because the arms are pretty sure Mark 4s or Mark 3s even, if you have one leg that looks like Mark 8, you can say, okay, this is artificer armor, because it's one thing that breaks the pattern, right? So these are the perfect Ultramarines command squad, and for €34, pretty nice. You could also use this dude as a herald, because he has like such an amazing and big banner. It's like very nice. Also, yeah, this is the this one has an Aquila. Have you seen the Ultramarines Contemptor Dreadnought? Yeah, I know. It also has an Aquila on its chest, so it's not that bad. So basically, Ultramarines Honor Guard, very good for the Heresy. Cassius, another Ultramarine character. Basically, he is in full Mark IV plate. This is all Mark IV. He doesn't have a 360 view. No, he doesn't. Yeah, remove this, the head with the Tyranate thingy. Remove it. Give him an axe or a sword or whatever. I would give him an axe, because Ultramarines love axes in the Heresy. And yeah, you have a perfect chaplain. It's like, and the combi bolter is also pretty nice. I mean, it's overall a very nice model. Let me close some of these some of these tabs. So Cassius, again, perfect chaplain, or even a siege breaker, with how mangled his face is and with the bionic eye. If you change some things with him, you can definitely use him for multiple things, right? So Cassius, another very awesome character for the Ultramarines. Oh, see, there's another Ultramarines character that you can use for the Heresy. Antor Kronos. He's wearing Mark III armor. This is GW's version of Mark III. Yes, it looks odd, and nobody understands why it is like this, but this is a Mark III character. He can be a Pravian with his backpack, he can be a siege breaker, he can be whatever. You don't even need to change the bolt pistol. Maybe you strap some sword, axe, something, hammer on his thigh or something, and then you're perfectly done with this dude. So you can basically use him out of the box. And for okay, I think he would cost you 20 euros in other European countries, and I don't know how many pounds. Because in Germany, actually, 3%, there's by law 3% of everything at the moment. 3 or 2.5. Then this Techmarine, this is whatever armor. Techmarines have mastercrafted armor, I think. Not mastercrafted. Mastercrafted is in German. Artificer armor. Yeah, and he's like basically a Techmarine. You can use him as a Forge Lord. He's a very imposing model. I want to use him for my Iron Warriors, because he looks pretty nice. He's very nice. I already have a Master of the Forge for my Techmarine for my Iron Warriors, but with this big servo harness, he makes the perfect Master of the Forge. I mean, look at him. This armor looks so amazing. I mean, you could argue making this into an Iron Father or a Warsmith even. He's a perfect character for Iron Hands. Perfect Iron Hands, Iron Warriors, whatever. You can use him for it. It's amazing. It's a good model. Very nice. Then this Techmarine is basically the same, but he has this bolter. You don't need to remove the bolter, because bolters, these kind of bolter were around in the Heresy. The Godwin pattern. I mean, nobody will really care if you change the bolter or not. I would do it, but yeah, here you have your Techmarine with your Servitor cohort. I don't think there's battle Servitors for Warhammer for 30k with the Techmarines. So yeah, you can just use these things because Servitors haven't changed at all. Basically, again, very good Iron Hands character. I think this is some kind of Mark II, because it's like a lot of plates over each other. Anyway, this is a good model. Good Techmarine. If you want to have a Techmarine, they are in resin, I think. Yeah, resin. Chop off some hands, give them rocket launchers, have your Rad missile servitors with your Techmarines firing stuff all over the board. This one, Techmarine, again, you can use him. I don't know how big this is, but this is basically a quad mortar. This is a quad mortar in Warhammer, in Horus Heresy. It's more expensive than a quad mortar, and also you need to buy crew for it. But I would say that this is very good if you want to have bigger quad mortars. But it's more expensive than the Heresy one, I think by €2 or €3. So I don't know. If you like this, maybe you buy 3 of these instead of the Forge World ones. Why, I don't know. But you can use this. And the Techmarine, again, good character for Iron Hands, Iron Warriors, whatever. This one for Dark Angels. I've built my Dark Angels champion from this one. Basically, what you can see here is Mark IV plate. Everything else is hidden. This is clearly Artificer armor. The backpack is something unrecognizable as well, so could say Artificer armor. And so, yeah, perfect Dark Angels model. Change the head. I changed the head, it's not hard. Change the arm, also pretty easy. Use him as a chaplain, use a Crozius. If you don't want to use a Crozius, chop it off there, put on a Conversion World weapon. Perfect chaplain for the Dark Angels Legion or hero or whatever. Because if you have read the Savage Weapons thing, the Savage Weapons short story, in the Heresy the Dark Angels also did put ropes over their armor, and the Night Lords even make jokes about it. So perfectly fine, you can use it. Then this, again, the same thing as before. Yes, this shoulder rim is Mark 8, but you can't really tell what the other armor is, so he makes a very nice Dark Angels Librarian for Horus Heresy. I mean, he makes a good librarian for everyone, but I would say with the whole rope thing going on, this is better for Dark Angels. And buy him before he gets replaced by a Primaris Marine. That happened to me with Khazar Khan, and I can't get the old Khazar Khan anymore, which is very sad. But yeah, basically, very good Dark Angels librarian. Then we have this dude. Also good banner bearer for the Dark Angels. I've used this one. There's not Dark Angel iconography on this dude. Changing the head is actually not hard. I did this myself. For a Dark Angels character, the arm is separate. The backpack is separate as well. Easy fixing. 20 euros. Dark Angels Herald. Very nice. So yeah. Could use it as a Dark Angels Herald as well. Then this, again, perfect Dark Angels character. Asmodai, maybe use him as a chaplain, use him as whatever you like. I wanted to use him when I had plans to make a Dark Angels army. I'm pretty sure this is Mark II. He has like Mark II arms. So very nice, extremely well modeled and casted, not casted, modeled. So I don't know who did this actually, who did this model, but basically Asmodai, it's an awesome model. You can easily use him. This is the electrical stuff for the naughty boys like Lewis. This is like all over Artificer armor, so pretty much usable in the Horus Heresy. Then these guys, and now I know people think like, oh, what? Dark Angels veterans? I can use them? Yeah. You can't tell which armor mark is under the cloaks. And the armor marks you see under the legs you see under the cloaks are Mark 6. Mix this kit with a tactical squad of yours, or 2 tactical squads of yours, or mix 2 of these with your tactical squads, and you can give them a lot of Dark Angels flavor. The Winged Skull is actually something the Loyalists started wearing in the Mid-Heresy, so this is also fine. Exchange the backpacks, I would say, maybe, and yeah, don't give them the combat shields, because I think veterans can't have them. If I'm wrong, somebody will like correct me in the comments anyway. So yeah, very good Dark Angels veterans. If you use the bodies and the heads maybe, and this beautiful haircut. Oh, now we are at the Space Wolves. Actually looking how many Space Wolves we have. Yeah, okay. So we talk about a couple more kits, and then we will make another part, because this is not even all the things you see here. There's more. For Space Wolves, this is a perfect Space Wolf character. You can leave him as he is. He has like Mark II arms, I think. It's Artificer armor, and and the things you can see is like the full shin without the knee pads. This is not only a Mark 6 thing. It's most prevalent on Mark 6, but it's on. There's a lot of like full shin pads in other armors, but they are like in artworks. So this is the perfect Praetor model for your Space Wolves. I think he comes on a 40mm base. That's kind of too big. You would need to put him on a 32mm base, but I think he fits there as well. And I've used this for Space Wolf projects I had. Just exchange the pistol, even though you can keep it, and you're good to go. Then Najal Stormcaller is a very good priest of Fenris. You can use him with the Indomitus armor. Yes, it was around in the Horus Heresy. But you would need to remove the Crux Terminatus, which is not a big deal, I think. Or remove just the outer parts and leave the wolf skull. That works as well. And you have your perfect Terminator armored priest. If you like, you could replace the upper parts of this with Tartarus parts and have him in Tartarus armor instead of Indomitus. But at the end of the day, Tartarus Indomitus, if you use one Indomitus model as a Tartarus model, I think nobody will bat an eye. If you use it a lot of times, people would probably would say a thing or two, but if you use one model, nobody would really care. I mean, all you would need to do is like, I've never seen this model in bits. It's in 3 parts, so I think the arms are separate, and the rest is one thing. So, yeah. Give him Tartarus arms. Don't give him Tartarus arms. I don't think anyone would care. But he's a good priest of Fenris. Then this is an Iron Priest. Yeah. Again, perfect for Space Wolves. You can perfectly use him. I used one of them for Space Wolves as well. I just replaced the pistol. You could say it's an Archaeotech pistol, maybe, but I don't know. Best to remove this. Yeah. Thunderhammer, very good. This armor mark, I don't know. Could be anything. It's Artificer armor. That's how you identify Artificer armor, by the way. Could be anything. Not, oh, it's Mark 8, it's Mark 7, so it's Artificer armor in the Heresy. This is like all over the shop. That's why it's why you could say it's Artificer armor. Anyway, good Space Wolves Techmarine. Yep, box note, as I said it before. The Space Wolves have a special one. You can't use the Keris Assault Cannon, and you can't use the Hellfrost Cannon, but if you have some other Dreadnought's weapons, you can use them for your Dreadnought. This is like the perfect Space Wolves box note, and box notes are pretty nice. In my opinion, the best Dreadnought sculpt. If I would play Space Wolves again, I would use this boy. Yeah, this basically just like the Dark Angel's Herald. It's full Mark 6. Is usable in the Heresy. Also the wolf stomping down on the Chaos Star, breaking it. Fits the Horus Heresy if you are playing loyal Space Wolves. Very nice Herald. The Rune Priest would need a little more work. Maybe remove the legs to make him work more. Oh, 18 minutes. Okay, I will wrap this up quickly. Rune Priest works well. Maybe replace the legs and the shoulder plates and you're good to go. Another good Space Wolves Librarian. Then Ulrich the Slayer. This pretty much is Artificer armor. I saw people remove the lower parts of his armor. Goes as well. Could do it. But this looks like Artificer armor to me. So, Ulrich the Slayer, Priest of Fenris, Speaker of the Dead. Pretty awesome. Yeah, the backpack is whatever. I think Geiger has a pretty similar backpack. Yeah, he would make a good Priest of the Dead. No, Speaker of the Dead, not Priest of the Dead. Yeah, the box notes we talked before. You can use the axe as a Dreadnought combat weapon. I think nobody would bat an eye. Can't actually use the shield or the Hellfrost Cannon that's displayed here. Can't use that. But if you have Dreadnought weapons and you want to have an axe and an awesome Space Wolves Dreadnought, you can use this one. Yeah, and that's it for today's video. As you see, we still have a lot of other kits to go, which you could possibly use in the Horus Heresy with a little more or a little less work. So this was a little preview of the next video of this series. Thank you all for listening so long. Have a good one, and goodbye.